getting ready for Boston. Today, the finale of this three-game week. New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. It's Astros baseball on the show. Next. Eddie Farmer starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Matt, he's coming off a great outing in my mind. I mean, he pitched into the ninth inning. He got the win for his team. He's a guy that's durable and is able to go deep in games. Hopefully we'll see that again from him today.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He is, of course, a guy to be wary of if he gets on base. A stolen base total leads the ball club. Now the bunt attempt hits him here. He offered at it, and that's the first strike. Harold, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Well, Matt, it's nice to wake up in a day game and know your ace is going to be on the mound. It's just one of those win days. Seems like you got to the park early, and before you know it, the game's going to be over, and you're going to have a W.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. HR, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matt, they hit for a high average and they're winning games. When they hit, they win. It's very simple. And they hit for high average all the way through the top of the order. They put the ball in play. They don't strike out a lot. This is a tough lineup to get out.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Well, Matt, I mean, to me, Washington's thought about as a pitcher's umpire. I mean, it's hard for me as a hitter to hit a ball down your knees. He loves to call the low zone, maybe even below the hollow of the knee. That's tough to hit. Pitchers love it, though.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Stepping in now, number 99. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 23 homers. He's got the average up to 307 here to go along with 52 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. The 0-2 home. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Number 3 is there, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Francisco Liriano gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's got real good stuff. He won his 9th game last outing. He's going for 10 today. And I just think if he can get past the 6th or 7th, he's got a great shot of getting that 10th win.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Trout. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. And that's in there for strike one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, Harold. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matt, it hasn't been pretty. I mean, the pitching was not there. They didn't play very well. They got blown out the first 2 games. You just hope you get good quality starting pitching in this one, and you have a chance to play good baseball and maybe win a game.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Pitch on the way. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Now a ball line foul up and over the Astro dugout. Another try at 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matty, Joe Mauer is still a guy you have to be careful with. He hit over 450 last month. Nobody could figure out how to get him out, and I'm telling you, he's not cooling down. He's the guy I'm watching.
Here's Albert now. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Hot shot on the ground is short. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
That's just a great baseball play. The pitcher executed his pitch, but the hitter was better, stayed with it, got a ball down, and drove it through.
Lee.
Into the box now, Michael Lee, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The average entering play at a cool .330. 16 homers and 67 runs batted in. Hard hit toward the hole. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Well, Matt, that's his 8th game with that hit right there. 8 games in a row he's swinging the bat. We've been watching him over this week, just scorching.
Striding in, number 3, and a chance to add to his league-leading RBI total right here. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. First and second now, 1 man out. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Lead at second by Pujols. Now the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
The 3-1 pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Once again, a 3-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Another one sent foul.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with two guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location, right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Full count. Here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Ground ball to second. This could be two. To Drew for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Stepping up now, Bill Blanchard. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Here it comes on 1-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I really like that pitch right there. The batter will tell you everything. You get a late swing right there on a fastball low and away. That means that's a great located pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, let's take a look at the Astros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Standing in, Yankees Solarte. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Takes a high fastball for a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Well, he's watched himself struggle now, and his average has fallen below 240. So that's a welcome hit for him, and I'm sure the manager as well.
Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 6 home runs, and 36 RBIs. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Two and two count. Here it comes. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left.
Man, I like the last two pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Here's Brian Dozier now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
Well, this is what they didn't do yesterday. Execute with runners in scoring position. So now you got a chance. Here it is already in this ball game. You got a guy sitting there in scoring position. Drive him in, execute, and you jump away from yesterday's loss.
First and second now, one man out. Two-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. The 0-2 delivery. Grounded, foul.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
So stepping in, Michael Saunders. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that one stayed up a little high.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Here's the shortstop now, Stephen Drew. On the season, he's hitting just over .290 coming into action here. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
2 out, bases loaded. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run is scored. The tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. Yankees forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom of the second. The Yankees lead it 1-0. Digging in, Joe Mauer having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 1-0 now to Mauer. Ball 2 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. After it is Saunders. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
At the plate, David Lee, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. First delivery to him on the way. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now another 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Now to the plate, Jose Altuve. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back standing. And now they've got him in a rundown. And now a tag by Drew, and they got him at second. Into the windup and the pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Now a flare out toward right center. Markakis coming on. And that retires the side. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Ready for another chance? Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball 1-0.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
The 1-0 delivery. This is pulled into right, and Ellsbury's aboard with a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third. Digging in for his second at bat, Cole Calhoun. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And Ellsbury's running. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He's up to 19 stolen bases on the year. A runner at second, nobody out. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this is strike 3 called, says Clyde Washington. Might have looked a bit low, but that's out number 1.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Standing in now, number 99, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. In there, 1-1. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 1 out and a runner on second base. In the dirt. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away. Working for the punch out and the offering. And here's a ball hit in the air.
And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Full count. Here it comes. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
The next 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it, the center fielder. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Hey, great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Digging in to try it again, Bill Blanchard. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
2-0 count, and the pitch. 3-0 now.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, I thought with 2 outs right there, that situation, he probably had the green light 3-0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get the pitch he's looking for, so he took it. And I think he's probably swinging here, too, 3-1.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. And the pitch. To third. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
What a great swing. That ball got back as far as he could, and he shot it right past the third baseman. Now, the third baseman wasn't playing on the line. He's off the line a little bit, but I still like the execution of the swing.
In now, Yankervis Solarte as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready with the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit high. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Over toward the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Markakis. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit up.
Hey, we're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
2 down, runners at first and second. in for a strike. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. Altuve has it. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Yankees lead this one 2-0. Coming to the plate now, number 70, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Number 70.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way.
That's a
ball 2.
2-0.
Here he comes on 2-0. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
This is not the guy you want to walk right here. Look, the 8-hitter, this could set up a big inning if he gets on.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. High in the air out to center field. Ellsbury is under it. 1 out.
Batting ninth. Designated hitter, Eric Ibar.
Here's Eric Ibar now. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a bunt attempt here, but this is foul for the first strike. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Stepping in now, Mike Trout. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He went down swinging to start the home first. Liriano has his target. 1-0 on its way. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Big pitch to Trout. 2-0. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Well, right here, this is what you live for. When you know you got a great hitter behind you, you're getting a good count. He's in a count right here, and just look for your pitch. You know they got to come after you.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Dozier calls for it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. So striding forward now, Brian Dozier. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Brian Dozier.
Go right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. The windup and the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Michael Saunders.
Here's Michael Saunders now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Grounded, foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2.
2-2.
And a neck-high fastball that time. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. On its way is pitch number 75. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
And this is fouled at the plate. Another payoff pitch. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And standing in is the shortstop, Stephen Drew. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runners off for second. Pitch is high. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So they get a runner into scoring position now at second following the 1-out stolen base. As he moves into double digits now as we check out the team leaderboard. That is 10 for him here on the campaign. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. Well, you see there on the graphic, he's into double digits now with his 10th swipe of the year. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. From the belt, kicks and deals. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Lee ranging back. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder Jacoby
Here's the center fielder,
Ellsbury.
Jacoby Ellsbury. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. From the stretch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another full count pitch home. He pulls this one into right. Lee is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. One left for the Yankees, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Here's Albert now. He'll do battle with Francisco Liriano to get the inning underway.
First baseman, Albert. Hoo-ho!
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this one runs up high. Ball 1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. And that misses. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is fouled straight back. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make them swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Gloved by Drew. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in now, Michael Lee. Here's the pitch. Fastball that gets the inside corner. Strike 1.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored. Looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box, number 3. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And Liriano's ready. Here's the 1-0. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ball game for the Astros to this point. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Looks like Liriano's got it working now. His guys lead it 2-0. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A changeup over the inside corner. Here it comes, 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
It looks like fatigue's not going to be a factor for him. He's still popping the glove in the high 90s, and we're late in the game right now, Matt.
The 1-2 pitch. Dribbled to the right side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, number 99.
Ready for another shot now. Number 99. He hit a sac fly earlier. First pitch on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. There is Altuve. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Bill Blanchard.
Digging in and looking for more, Bill Blanchard. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Well, that tells me we're going to have a bullpen game. You know, I'm looking.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. But they're on top 2-0. So here's Joe Mauer. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Striding in once again, David Lee. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But you got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
First base.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Runner goes for second. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. This is on the ground over to first. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And he's safe.
Well, that single right there moves runners to first and third in less than 2 outs, and he's been throwing a terrific game. Shutout so far, but he's going to have to figure out some magic to wiggle out of this one. Still got the double play in order. Maybe he can roll that double play ball.
Into the box now, number 70. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Next offering from Liriano will make an even 70 pitches thus far. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Ready with the 3-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Ellsbury going back on it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game. Here's Eric Ibar now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Eric Ibar.
Here comes the first pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Here comes the 1-0. That misses. 2-0. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And he'll snap one over to first. And the runner back. A runner on first with 2 away. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. It's the Yankees 2 and the Astros 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yankees Solarte. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup, but you got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Here's a pop-up now. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a looper to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, if I'm pitching, I got to be shaking my head. That's the last thing I'm thinking is he's going to hit a ball down and away and handle it as well as he did to get a base hit.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
The 2-2 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
He's thrown a lot of pitches already, and man, this is a long AB. This at bat, when you look back at it, might be the one that takes him out of the game.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Ready for another shot now. Michael Saunders. Couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here, trying to get a big strike out of the next 2 hitters coming up.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Derek Lowry is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. Here's the shortstop now, Stephen Drew. Hit hard down the line. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. 1 run scores. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games. And he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Ellsbury.
Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Now batting, designated hitter, Cole Calhoun.
Ready once again, Cole Calhoun. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Chopped weakly up the first base line, but that one rolls foul.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Here's the 0-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Standing in now, number 99, swing and a liner. But this will be foul. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, he hung that one. And, man, did he bang it. Just didn't keep it fair.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Ready on 1 and 2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Yankees lead it 4-1. Striding in once again, Mike Trout. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Hit hard towards center, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here.
Well, that base hit right there gives him 9-game hitting streak.
Digging in to try it again, Albert Pujols. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Now a circle change, but he takes it low, ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 home now to Albert. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Runner's back. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again he'll snap one over to first. And the fans don't like this at all.
Hey!
2-1 pitch, a circle change taken for a called strike 2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner back standing. Nobody out, runner on first. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Ready for another chance? Michael Lee, a hit in 2 tries so far. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
One and one. Here it is. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 now. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Over to his left is Markakis, but this will find the seats out of play.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. And a fastball just a bit high. Number 3 is on deck. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Back in standing. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
The next 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The payoff pitch one more time. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Well, he's been battling all game long and been a real warrior. But there's only so many pitches in an arm, no matter how tough he is. That walk may have been all the manager needs to see because he looks like he's done to me.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all for Francisco Liriano. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Darren O'Day will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
Number 56, Darren O'Day.
Number 3 will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. Trout with his lead at second. The pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Trout rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 4-2 game.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
In now, Joe Mauer. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
This is a big at bat. You're down 2 right here, and they're sitting with runners in scoring position. Put the ball in play. He's got to pick up something. Just keep the chain moving. This is a big at bat.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's the 0-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here it comes on 0-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the second run will score as that lead has evaporated. It's now a tie game, 4 apiece.
I always say the middle innings are the toughest part of the game with a lot of decisions being made. To be down 2, come back and get that base hit, it changes everything. How I'm going to line up the pitching. Will my starter continue to pitch? Everything moving forward has changed from this point on.
Stepping in now, David Lee, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Has a look, now the pitch. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he gets ahead 0-1.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And that one stayed up a little high. Three runs already home here. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Mauer rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
Number 70.
Into the box, number 70. Hit down the third base line. And that's through for a hit.
Well, he's been on a bit of a cold streak, and he gets a base hit there. That's the kind of hit. He didn't hit it hard. This is one of those that you need to get in the hit column. This is a good jump start for him.
Here's Eric Ibar now.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. In to score the runner from second.
Well, nothing flashy about this base hit. Just a simple ground ball up the middle. But the one thing I do like is the approach to go up the middle. There's a lot of hits in the middle of the diamond.
Into the box now, Mike Trout, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Smoke toward the hole, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Oh, and the throw by Markakis is a beauty. He is out at home plate. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. 7th inning coming up. The Astros on top, 6-4. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Digging in the switch hitter, Bill
Yankees,
Blanchard. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
A swinging bunt to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, third baseman, Yangervis Solarte.
Digging in once again, Yangervis Solarte. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Way out in front.
Wow, that's a high pitch. You know what? The closer that ball gets to your eyes, the better it looks, and guys just hack at it. It's a natural swing.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
After the walk, a quick check on first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Tapper right back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
Here's Brian Dozier now. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
That's what makes this guy so great. A pitch right on the corner. Most people cannot do that. Seems like he does it anytime he sits back there and says, here's where I want to put it, and he puts it there.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Ball 1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. The Yanks leave one. Score remains steady at 6-4. Dylan Betances gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Dylan Betances.
Here's Albert now. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the seventh.
First baseman, Albert Pujols.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but that finds its way through for a base hit. Around first, Pujols on his way to second now, and he is into second base with a leadoff double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. In now, Michael Lee. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here it comes, 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Two 2-0 count and the pitch. This is grounded foul. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Curveball that time, not even close.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2, and he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Number 3.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 3. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Lead at second by Pujols. Now the pitch. Called strike 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on. You got a 0-2 count. You waste one. Now you make it work. Throw one in the dirt. Throw one high. Make him chase it, and you got a chance to strand those runners on base.
From the stretch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Got him.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
So here's Joe Mauer as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And that one misses way inside. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. First and second now, 1 man out. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Again, a 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit.
Pujols is on his way home. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
Striding in, David Lee. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
At the plate, Jose Altuve. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. And he will look at a cold third strike. Oh, and a big one there as the bases stay loaded, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Stepping in now, number 70, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And that is just past his outstretched glove, and that ought to be a base hit. 1 run is scored. The tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Astros 8 and the Yankees 4. Digging in and looking for more, Michael Saunders. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is the elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Astros on top in front of the home crowd here at Minute Maid Park as you get a look at the line score to this point here in the 8th inning.
Drew.
Stepping into the box, Stephen Drew, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled back. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. Check to swing there and pops this one up.
But no one's going to get it as it's into the camera well area.
Matt, he's 1 pitch away from striking out the side. Now that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your runs, and then you go back and shut them down.
Now the pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. Mauer goes to get it, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit.
Shreve comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him a chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Designated hitter, Eric Ibar.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. Here's the 1-0. 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Now a swing and a fly ball. Markakis coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in.
So we always say you fall behind the count. In this case, 2-0, you're going to get hurt. He was forced to give him a fastball, and sure enough, the hitter didn't miss it.
Standing in now, Mike Trout. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back in standing. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And looked like ball two below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. And he misses 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now a snap move over to first, and he's back easily. Nobody out, runner on first. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. The 2-2 one more time. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3. The big bat of Albert Pujols is due up next. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
Well, that's his 3rd hit of the game, and I know infield single, but he doesn't care. Man, 3 hits in a ball game, he'll take it.
Into the box now, Albert Pujols, as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. First and second here with nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. So he'll keep those runners where they are, but the count moves to 3-1. The 3-1 now to Albert.
Oh, and he serves this one out into right field. That one's going to fall in. A base hit.
The throw to the plate. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw.
Obviously, they got a little over-aggressive there. When you've got the lead like this, you can afford to do that a little more. We'll see if that lost run ends up being a factor at all.
In now, Michael Lee, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. To short, hit hard. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. The runner scores from second. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. Tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run.
Now batting, number 3.
Stepping up now, number 3. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, catcher, Joe.
Stepping in, Joe Mauer.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Here comes the 1-0. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. In the dirt here. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. 2-1 to the left-handed hitting Mauer. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. From the stretch. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Into the box now, David Lee. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Has a look, now the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So 1 run on 4 hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. 9th inning coming up. Houston leads this one 9-4. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Goodness gracious, Matt. 100 miles an hour. No wonder he swung and missed. You're not catching up to that pitch. No way.
Here's the 0-1. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And he will take strike 3 call. He's got another one. 5 straight strikeouts, and that's the first out of the inning.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Stepping in now, number 99, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work. And there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
This is line to left, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
That ball's off the plate. He pulls his hands in and gets a base hit to the outfield. And the only way you hit that inside pitch is if you're looking for it. Look at the screen right here. That ball's not even in the zone. He had to be looking inside to hit that ball.
Standing in now, Bill Blanchard, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Now the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Astros with a big 17-hit attack. Derek Lowry earns the victory, his 11th in relief this year. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros. 9 runs on 17 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Yankees, 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 45 minutes. Our paid attendance at Minute Maid Park this afternoon, 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.